Over the weekend, I've seen some reports which allude that Kenya Kwanza is actively constructing a tunnel that's 50 meters below the ground all the way from Statehouse to Pritt Road. Here's one such submission.
Kenyans, another intel from Statehouse, naambiwa ya kwamba hiyo shilingi bilioni 1.2 ya kujenga kanisa, sio kanisa peke yake. Nasikia shilingi milioni 600 imetengwa kando kujenga an underground tunnel. They are digging an underground tunnel 4.3 kilometers from Statehouse to Pritt Road. And this underground tunnel, and at that particular building they have a bunker. And this bunker, it is to safeguard the president after he has lost the election in 2027. He hides there so that the Gen Z cannot go and find him and evict him from Statehouse. And Kenyans cannot allow such because it is unacceptable and unconstitutional.
Now, if at all this is true, in this video I want us to look into some of the reasons why Statehouse would want a tunnel running from its vicinity all the way to Pritt Road. And with no further ado, let's get after it. Reason number 1, the president wants a quick escape in case of a coup. You know, a bunker is good for nuclear strikes and so on, but you can't hide in a bunker forever if surrounded by goons. So the next best thing is a tunnel. Even El Chapo escaped prison in Mexico using a 2-kilometer tunnel. In fact, here's the image. So make no mistake, that could be used as an escape route. Now, the second reason behind this tunnel is secret visitations. You know, the thing about Statehouse is that it's nobody's house. You could be the president, but you're not in full control of people's loyalty. As we speak, Gachagua has his people in Statehouse. Mtu akionekana huko, Gachagua ataambiwa. Matiang'i also has his people. He was the former CS of Interior. It's the same security personnel who are still in Statehouse. Wengine hata ni Matiang'i aliwapea promotions. So everybody has somebody in Statehouse. And the only way to circumvent this constant surveillance is through a tunnel. Mtu anatumia hiyo tunnel, anatokea kwa karum flani or maybe directly to the bunker. You meet the president, mnamaliza mkutano, you go back. Now, what kind of guests do you think are worth using a tunnel? This is just purely speculation, but someone like Ethecon, the IEBC chair, unaweka gari Pritt, unapita na tunnel, unafanya mkutano na rais, mnapanga namna hii na unarudi. If you are the RSF boss, Hemedi, unataka more arms or so on and so forth, unaweka gari pale Pritt, unakuja na tunnel, mnafanya mkutano, inaisha, kama kuna kitu unapewa, unarudi. Or maybe even hii maandamano ikilemea rais and he wants a meeting with Gachagua and he knows if he meets Gachagua anywhere in a government building, it will still be known. Gachagua anaweka gari pale Pritt, anakuja na tunnel, wanafanya mkutano, anarudi. So this is a very good avenue for secret meetings whereby all the eyeballs in Statehouse remain clueless. You know, once you're president, you're no longer a private citizen. Hakuna kitu unaweza, you cannot even cheat without getting caught. Ask Bill Clinton. He had an affair with an intern in White House. Alikuwa anaitwa Monica Lewinsky. There is always a soldier outside your door, outside your window. There is always a helicopter or a drone in the sky. At all times they must have their eyes on you. So through this bunker, kuna mambo mingi unaweza panga. Unaweza piga deal, unaweza organize mechi, unaweza fanya mambo mingi ambayo it will circumvent all these constant eyeballs that are on you. Reason number 3 for having this type of tunnel going from bunker to bunker, which is Pritt Road to Statehouse, could be tied down to this. After Bashar al-Assad was overthrown by his citizens in Syria, he made sure to airlift $250 million worth of cash belonging to the Syrian people. He left with all this cash to Russia. So could this be what Kenya Kwanza is preparing for? So that if Kenyans or the military or any foreign nation ever goes rogue and tries to storm Statehouse, they can evacuate the CIC along with enough loot for him and his government to survive abroad without persecution. Because ukienda huko majuu, wherever it is you're going, you have to bring something for the government which is there to, you know, accept you, wakupe mahali ya kukaa and protection and all that. There has to be some monetary gain for their leaders. This is why Assad ran away with $250 million. Long story short, this alleged tunnel that is under construction, I don't think it is good for the nation. I really don't. Because what is this that you're moving 50 meters under the ground? Unajua kitu yote inafanyika kwa giza ikwangi kitu mzuri. Kama ni wageni wanakuja, si wageni wazuri. Kama ni pesa inatoka, si pesa inatoka kwa uzuri, inatoka kwa ukora. Remember the government seal was taken from the office of the AG. Maybe hapo ndo wanataka wakuwe wakiprint pesa wakisongesha from point A to B, A to B. Alafu wanaenda kufanya empowerment. So Kenyans need to be very wary. In this country, rumors turn out to be true more often than not. In fact, if you want to know the truth, listen to rumors. Because the truth that is out there is very distorted, especially coming from politicians. But at the end of the day, guys, that's just my submission. What say you? Why do you think the national government, or Statehouse for that matter, let's not drag everyone into this, why will they want to do a tunnel from their vicinity all the way to Dennis Pritt Road? Is it for their own safety, i.e. what the National Assembly did by having a tunnel all the way to Bunge Towers? I don't know. Just drop me your comments in the comment section below and I'll do my best to read them and to give you a response. And in the event you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula, hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.